Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Fatima Khan, Business Wali. I am a student of Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute Batch 22. So today I am going to discuss a very important and interesting topic, that is the future. The role of AI in our future. So today we will conversate this topic with ChatGPT. So let's start. Hey ChatGPT.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
Today we discuss the topic, the role of AI in our future. My first question is this: what is AI in simple words?
Great place to start. So, in simple terms, AI or artificial intelligence is basically when machines or computer programs are designed to do things that usually need human smarts, like learning from data, recognizing patterns, or making decisions. So, it's like teaching computers to think a bit more like we do.
How is AI already being used in our daily lives?
Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, AI is everywhere these days. You've got recommendation systems on things like Netflix or YouTube suggesting what to watch. There's AI in voice assistants like Siri or Alexa. And behind the scenes, AI is used in healthcare for diagnosing diseases or in self driving cars. So it's really woven into daily life more than we often notice.
What role will AI play in the future of jobs?
Ooh, that's a big one and kind of a mixed bag. AI is definitely going to automate a bunch of tasks, especially things that repetitive or data heavy, but at the same time, it'll create new kinds of jobs like AI trainers, ethicists, and people who work with these systems. So it's really about adapting and staying curious.
Will AI replace humans in most professions? Why or why not?
Yeah, that's something a lot of people wonder about. I don't think it'll completely replace humans in most professions, at least not in the near future, because a lot of jobs rely on creativity, empathy, or complex human judgment. AI is more of a tool, a collaborator, rather than a full on replacement, at least for now.
How can AI improve education in the future?
Oh, that's a really exciting area. AI could personalize learning so each student gets a pace and style that fits them, like a custom tutor. It could also help teachers by automating grading or giving insights about where students are struggling. So it's really about making education more accessible and tailored to each person's needs.
What are the biggest benefits of AI?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of debate around that. People worry about job loss, of course, especially in industries that get automated. There's also fear about bias. AI systems can reflect or amplify human biases. And then there's privacy. AI often relies on a ton of personal data. So those are big concerns people have.
What are the risks or dangers of AI?
Yeah, so along with those concerns about bias and privacy, there's also a risk of misuse, like if AI is used for surveillance or to spread misinformation. And if these systems aren't transparent, it's hard to trust them. So those risks really highlight why we need good ethical guidelines and oversight.
How will AI change the healthcare system?
Absolutely. AI is already making waves in healthcare. It can help doctors spot diseases earlier, like using AI to detect cancer in scans. It also streamlines admin work, so doctors spend less time on paperwork and more on patient care. And in the future, it could help personalize treatments to each person's biology. So lots of potential there.
Can AI make humans' life easier? In what ways?
Oh, so many ways. I mean, AI can handle tedious tasks like sorting emails or managing schedules so we have more time for creative or meaningful stuff. It can also make things safer, like in traffic with self driving cars, or even just more fun, like in video games or smart home gadgets. So it's kind of all over the place.
How is AI different from human intelligence?
Yeah, big difference. Human intelligence is super flexible. Like we can understand abstract ideas, have emotions, and adapt to all kinds of new situations. AI, on the other hand, is really good at narrow tasks like analyzing data fast or recognizing patterns, but it doesn't have true understanding or intuition like we do.
What skills will be important in an AI driven future?
Ooh, great question. I think a big one will be digital literacy, understanding how AI works and how to use it responsibly. Critical thinking is huge too, being able to spot bias or misinformation. And of course, creativity and emotional intelligence will always be super valuable. Those are things AI just can't replicate in the same way.
How will AI impact students and learning methods?
Oh, definitely. AI can help students by offering personalized feedback. Like if a student struggles with a math concept, AI can give them extra practice tailored to exactly where they need help. It can break down problems step by step or even gamify learning, which makes math a lot more fun. So, yeah, it can be a total game changer.
Can AI help solve global problems like climate change?
Yeah, that's actually a really promising area. AI can analyze huge amounts of climate data to spot patterns, helping us predict extreme weather, optimize energy use, or even design smarter cities. So, AI won't solve climate change alone, but it can be a powerful tool to support the solutions.
What are some real life examples of AI today?
Oh, for sure. I mean, think about virtual assistants like Siri or Google Assistant, they're AI, or language translation tools like Google Translate. They use AI to interpret languages, even spam filters in your email. They're all AI in action, so it's really all around us.
How is AI used in social media platforms?
Oh, definitely. Social media platforms use AI to personalize what you see, like suggesting posts or showing you ads based on what you engage with. It also helps detect harmful content like fake news or hate speech. So it's a big part of how social media works behind the scenes.
What is the future of AI in business and marketing?
Yeah, it's going to be really transformative. In business, AI is going to help with things like predictive analytics so companies can anticipate trends, and it'll automate routine tasks, freeing up people for more strategic work. In marketing, AI is going to personalize customer experiences like recommending products or automating campaigns. So it's really going to change how businesses operate and connect with customers.
Can AI become smarter than humans one day?
Yeah, in certain tasks, for sure, AI can process massive amounts of data way faster than we can. So, in things like calculations, pattern recognition, or even some strategic decision making, AI outpaces us. But again, it lacks that human intuition, emotional depth, and the big picture judgment that we bring to the table. So, it's a partnership, really.
What are the ethical concerns related to AI?
Ooh, great topic. So, a big one is machine learning, which is like a subset of AI where systems learn from data. Then there's natural language processing, AI understanding human language, and computer vision, which is AI seeing and interpreting images. And things like reinforcement learning, where AI learns by trial and error. Those are all big concepts tied to AI.
How can we control the misuse of artificial intelligence?
Yeah, that's a super important question. We can do it by setting strong ethical guidelines and regulations, things like making sure AI systems are transparent, bias is monitored, and that there's accountability when things go wrong. It's really about being proactive, balancing innovation with responsibility.
Will AI create new job opportunities or reduce them?
I think it'll do both, honestly. AI is going to automate some existing jobs, especially repetitive ones, but at the same time, it's going to spark new industries and roles, things like AI specialists, data analysts, or people who manage AI systems. So it's a shift, but there will be opportunities for sure.
How does AI learn and improve over time?
So AI learns through something called training. Basically, it's given tons of data, like examples of inputs and correct outputs, and it adjusts its internal rules step by step to get better at predicting or performing tasks. And the more it practices, the smarter and more accurate it gets.
What is the role of AI in automation?
Oh, yeah. Automation is one of AI's biggest roles. It's used in factories for assembly lines, in logistics for managing deliveries, and even in offices for things like customer support chatbots or scheduling. So it's really streamlining a ton of processes, making things faster and often more precise.
Can AI replace creativity and emotional intelligence?
Ah, that's a really interesting question. AI can definitely help spark creativity, like generating art or music, but it doesn't have true emotional depth or intuition like we do. So it's kind of a tool to assist creativity, not replace that uniquely human spark or emotional connection.
How important is it for students to learn about AI today?
I think it's really important. I mean, AI is already shaping so many parts of life, from jobs to social media to how we make decisions. So having a good grasp of AI, how it works, how it's used, and how to think critically about it really sets students up to navigate the future confidently.
What industries will be most affected by AI?
Yeah, I think a lot of creative industries will feel a big impact. Things like graphic design, content creation, music production. AI is already starting to assist or even generate some of that. But I think human creativity will always add that special spark. So AI will be a tool, not a full replacement.
How can AI help in making better decisions?
Ooh, yeah. AI is super useful there. It can analyze customer data to spot trends, predict what people might like next, and even personalize product recommendations. Plus, it can automate some of the ad targeting. So you're reaching the right people at the right time.
What is the future relationship between humans and AI?
Yeah, it's kind of a partnership, you know? AI is a tool that amplifies what we do. It helps us make better decisions, handle big tasks, and even spark new ideas. But at the end of the day, humans give AI purpose, creativity, and ethical direction. So it's a team effort.
What challenges does AI developed face today?
Yeah, there are quite a few. I mean, one big challenge is bias. AI can inherit biases from the data it's trained on. Another challenge is transparency. Sometimes it's a black box, so it's hard to know how it makes decisions. And of course, there's the ethical dilemma, making sure AI is used responsibly and doesn't harm people. So it's a balancing act for sure.
My last question is this: what should people do to prepare for an AI driven future?
Yeah, that's a great wrap up. I think the best thing people can do is stay curious, learn about AI basics, keep up with how it's evolving, and build flexible skills like problem solving, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence. That way they can adapt and thrive no matter how AI reshapes the world.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad we got to talk about this. If you ever have more questions or just want to explore something else, I'm here for it.
So this is all about the conversation about given topic. I hope you learned something new in this conversation. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Allah Hafiz.